Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Maxwell Render Hot Tips, a new series which hopes to show the little bits in Maxwell Render which you may not have noticed, but which can actually help you out a great deal. In this first episode I'll show how to make a great big file layout to help you visualize your models. So this is the default layout that Maxwell Render starts up in. You can find it in Window and Layout. The first thing to do is to click on this Attach button in the top right of the interactive preview. That'll tab the interactive preview with the viewport. This is important because you don't want it floating. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my viewport, but click on the title and drag it above the cameras. The cameras window should move out of the way so you can release the viewport and it'll stay in place. Then I want to get rid of the windows that I don't want open. I'm going to get rid of Material Browser, but I do want to keep the Objects window, so I'm going to click and drag on the title bar and bring it all the way over to Cameras. The interface should wriggle out of the way, but finally you can drop it on and it should tab in place. Then I can get rid of Instances and Textures list. I want to keep materials, so I'll click and drag and this time put it underneath Objects and Cameras. I can delete History and Console, and Object Parameters I want to put over the top of Render Options, so it tabs in place, and the same with Environment. Drag it over and it'll tab in place. But for Material Editor and Color Picker, I don't want them present all the time, but I will need them to pop up now and again. So I'm going to detach them and resize them to where I want them, and then close them. Now if ever I need to open up Material Editor again, I can double click on a material and it'll open up in the last place I left it. And I'll do the same for Color Picker. Detach it, resize it, then close it. Now I've got the layout that I want, I just need to resize my windows to approximately where I want them. That should do for now. And now I can work inside the interactive preview. I need to make sure that my cameras match, so I need my close-up camera. And just like in the viewport, I can use Alt and left click to navigate around in the interactive preview. Alt and right click will zoom, and Alt Shift and left click will angle the camera. Once I've got the view that I like, I can right click and set the camera view, so the camera view is set in the viewport, and also I should right click in the viewport and autofocus to make sure that it's still focused. If I want to save my layout, I can go to Window, Save Layout, or I can name it to what I like. Here you can see I've already made one. If I want to load the layout, I simply need to go to Window, Load Layout, or also I can use this drop box down here. That's this week's Maxwell Render Hot Tip, making the interactive preview window nice and big so you can work in it easily. Any questions, comments or suggestions? Email me or tweet me, and I'll see you again soon.